Hi there, my name is Jenny Doyle and I'm here to talk to you about becoming an early childhood educator. So my career path begins with an ongoing passion for educating others and working with young children. I completed my early childhood education diploma and then went on to university to obtain my bachelor's degree in drama and education and community. After that, I decided to go to Teachers College and completed the Faculty of Education program as well. After that, I was still not 100% sure what I wanted to do, so I decided I'll get some work, I'll work for a while, and then hopefully I'll figure out what I want to do with all this education. So I became an occasional teacher with a school board and did that for a while, and eventually I actually had an opportunity to travel to London, England to teach there. So it was actually while I was teaching in England that I rediscovered my true passion for early learning. When we returned to Canada, I was given an opportunity with the YMCA of Southwestern Ontario in childcare. From there on, I pursued the ECE portion of my experience, even though I had my teacher's diploma. After a few years with the YMCA, I moved into an ECE position with a school board for several years. While I was on maternity leave, while still working for the school board, I made the decision to leave the school board and accept a Director of Children's Educational Services position for the school age program through the YMCA of Southwestern Ontario. And that was just over a year ago. After several months in the school age position, I was given the opportunity to become a director of a smaller YMCA childcare center, and that's where I've been for several months now, beginning my second maternity leave. I'm now on my second maternity leave, and I'm already looking forward to what exciting things may await me when I return back to work. So within childcare, there are many different positions available that can range from call-in positions to full-time positions, full-time contracts. There are also part-time positions available just to cover lunches. There are before and after school age positions that even if you don't have your ECE diploma, you may actually be able to do if you get otherwise approved. So you could choose to be self-employed and run a home child care center. There are a lot of options out there. It's really up to you to do some of that research and community outreach. So speaking to people who are at various organizations to see which one might be the best fit for you. And to go along with the various positions available, there are also various wages that will can coincide with each of those positions. So there are some that you'll begin at minimum wage. There are some that maybe you'll start at over $20 an hour. Depends on your education, your experience, the position that you're in, and the organization that you're with. So I'm very blessed to work for an organization where there are so many directions that their employees can go in. A lot of options, even within the child care world. It's really up to you to reach out to speak to the people at the organization to see, based on your education, your experience, and your interests and capabilities, what route might be best for you to follow. So on an average day as a director, I complete administrative tasks such as scheduling for my staff, processing children's contracts and billing information, conducting tours with families interested in the center, making sure that our YMCA Plan to Learn curriculum as well as the Ministry of Education protocol is being followed and met. I do daily research and professional development as well. So there are development plans available for employees within the YMCA. So if you are recognizing that there's maybe another role that you may be interested in working toward, you can go on a development plan and work toward that. So there are things like that in many organizations that you can take advantage of. As an employee, you can start on the front line and end up somewhere completely different within a few years just because of putting yourself on a development plan and working toward that goal through professional development. Another part of professional development as an RACE is that you must complete your continuous professional learning portfolio. And this is a 2-year cyclical item that you must complete through the College of ECEs. And so you learn more about that in college, and in working in the childcare world is great because you have other ECEs that are going through the same processes. So that kind of comes. So something else to think about are some challenges that you may face when you are trying to decide what you want to do. That was my number one challenge, was figuring out what I even wanted to do, not just with the degrees and diplomas I had, but when deciding what to go to school for in the first place. So that just took a lot of self-reflection and trying new things so that you can weed out the things you enjoy and start recognizing the things that, oh, I could do this. Even while in ECE as well as DRED, I faced challenges as simple as not having my own vehicle to get to the placements that I had to do. So that's something to keep in mind, that in programs like that, you have to complete placements and you have to get to those placements. So that's another challenge that I faced. And graduating from Teachers College, even graduating from ECE and realizing maybe there's not a job available to me right now. That's probably one of the biggest challenges we face just on a day-to-day basis as adults. So keeping those things in mind, those are probably the biggest challenges that I had to face. I'll leave you with just one reflective thought on some of my proudest moments. I think the best part of my job is seeing the children enjoy the opportunities for play that we give them, and really seeing the educators take an active part in those children's learning, and then seeing the community come together where the parents are involved. It's very rewarding. It looks different for everyone, but for me it's really seeing the children embracing those play opportunities and truly learning and enjoying learning through them. Thank you. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please feel free to reach out. Thank you.